Here's the shocking truth about digital marketing. 91% of content gets zero traffic. Yeah, zero, zilch, nada, nothing. But what if AI could analyze thousands of those successful posts out there, identify exactly what makes content go viral, and help you create scroll-stopping marketing materials in minutes? Well, today I'm revealing the AI marketing blueprint that helps busy parents build engaged audiences, all without sacrificing family time.
Welcome to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur, where being a busy parent isn't your limitation. It is your superpower. Superpower. I'm Tracy Brinkman, and this is not your typical hustle harder podcast. No. This is for busy parent entrepreneurs who refuse to choose between bedtime stories and business dreams. Every single episode delivers actionable strategies for turning your limited time into unlimited potential. From digital marketing and side hustles to online courses and passive income, we're here to help you build an empire between soccer practice and science projects. Because we Dark Horses, we do not wait for the perfect time, we create it.
What is up? What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome to the final episode of the AI Side Hustle Blueprint series that I'm doing. I'm your humble host, Tracy Brinkman. And if you're just joining us, you've picked what I'll call the perfect time to dive in. Over the past 2 episodes, we've been on quite the journey together. In episode 501, we cracked the code on finding your perfect profitable niche using AI. Then on episode 502, we transformed that niche into a digital product during those precious pockets of time between things like cheer practice and bedtime stories. And whatever it is for in your life, you've got those packets of time, and we're going to maximize them using this content here. Now, here's where things I think start to get really exciting and maybe even a little scary for some of you out there, because today we're tackling the part that makes most parent entrepreneurs break into a cold sweat. Marketing. Dun, 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 dun. I've been in this game a long time and I love it. But what's this? Yes, my magic headphones are kicking in again and I can hear you now. But Tracy, I don't have time to be posting on social media over and over and over again all day. Or maybe you're saying I'm not tech savvy enough. Or what if nobody hears what I have to say? Well, what if I told you that the same AI tools that we've been using in the past 2 episodes to help us find our niche and create your course can now build your audience while you sleep? Maybe not always while you sleep, but you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about creating viral content, or at least really, really good content, building engaged communities, and converting those followers into customers, all without sacrificing your dignity, your integrity, or that precious family time. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to create a month's worth of engaging content in probably 37 minutes or less, build authentic connections all on autopilot, turn your daily parent chaos into a viral marketing moment, and finally start making consistent sales of that digital product that we just created in episode 502. And here's the best part. You can implement all these strategies during nap time, or school pickup, or those random 15, 20 minutes pockets of time that you get throughout the day. Those ones where you just go, oh, finally, right? Let's put those to use, shall we? And here's the other thing. This isn't just theory. I'm going to share some of the exact prompts and the exact processes that are currently being used by entrepreneurs and parent entrepreneurs out there in the community to build 6-figure audiences without missing a single family dinner. So go ahead and grab that favorite beverage, grab your favorite notebook one last time, because these final 2 steps of our AI Side Hustle Blueprint are about to turn your expertise into income. And for those of you that may be just joining us at the tail end of this, remember, there'll be links down in the show notes so you can check out episode 501 or 502 on whatever platform you happen to be listening to us right now. All right, so let's get stuck right in. Let's dive into step 5, crafting your marketing strategy with AI. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Again, here go the magic headphones. Yep, I can hear you in my ear. Great. Another complicated marketing system that I don't have time for. But stick with me, ladies and gentlemen, because this is where AI really becomes your friend and your personal marketing team. Let me start with a quick story here. Not too long ago, one of the Dark Horse parents, a dad who had created a home office productivity course, was struggling with marketing his product. He had 15 or 20 minutes in the morning while his coffee brewed. So using the process I'm about to share with you, he turned those 15 to 20 minutes into a month's worth of engaging content. Now he's generating consistent sales while still being present for his family. He didn't give up anything. So let me give you the exact ChatGPT prompt or whatever AI tool you prefer to use. And yes, I want you to write this down. You ready? So you're going to open up whatever AI tool you choose to use, and you're going to type, I'm a parent entrepreneur selling your product. And again, as I've mentioned in the previous episodes, if you use your same chat session, you can be less detailed, okay, in this description. If you're using a brand new chat session, you want to get more detailed, because the more context you give AI and whatever it is you're requesting, the better the response you're going to get.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
So again, here we go. We're going to start all over. I'm a parent entrepreneur selling your product. And if you're not a parent entrepreneur, put in whatever kind of entrepreneur you are. This is important. My target audience is who your ideal customer is. Please create a 30-day content calendar with daily topics, platform-specific variations for each topic, engagement triggers for each post, as well as the best times to post for my core audience. And I would type out my core audience versus just saying it. So for me, it would be the best times to post for busy parents. And lastly, this is the last line you're going to put into this prompt. Consider I only have 15 to 20 minutes blocks of time in which to create content. Okay? Consider that I only have 15 to 20 minute blocks of time in order to create content. But here, again, is where it's going to get even more exciting, even more interesting, even more enticing. Don't take the first response. I mentioned this in the previous 2 episodes. Here's a follow-up prompt I want to give you to make it even better. Leave that session open and type, for each content piece that you suggested, please create one attention-grabbing hook. Develop a relatable parent story angle. And if your core audience aren't parents, whatever your core audience is, teen story angle, elderly story angle, whatever it may be. Include one clear value proposition and add a compelling call to action. Then format everything for my core audience, whoever your core audience is, who consume content on the go, and press enter. You with me? Okay. Now, you're going to start getting some great content for you to create for your audience to start drawing to them. But now let's talk about what I call the parent-friendly posting framework. You're my friendly parents out there. This needs to be friendly for you. So here's another game-changing prompt. Go ahead and open up that AI session one more time, or you just may as well just leave it open while you're listening to this episode and type the following. Help me optimize this content for school drop-off and pickup times, nap time windows, evening scrolling sessions, and weekend family time. Include engagement triggers specific to parent pain points. Now, let me pause here for a second and remind you that you're going to want to put in examples for your core audience, or who you're going to be creating for. So let's say you're talking about realtors. Well, maybe it's not school drop-off times. Maybe it's customer waiting times, right? What would you call the period of time while your prospective client is walking through the house? Home touring times, lunch times, break times, whatever you want to call those different pockets of time that your customer as that core audience has, those you want to leave in there. Evening scrolling sessions, you could leave in there. Weekend family time, you could probably leave in there. And then when you put in that last line, include engagement triggers specific to realtor pain points, teen pain points, whoever your target audience is. Okay? Here's where I think a lot of people are going to mess up. They create separate content for each platform. But stick with me, right? I know there is varying opinions on this, but instead, here's what you're going to do. You're going to use this content multiplication method, and I'm going to give you a prompt for it. You ready? Here we go. In that same AI session, take this single piece of content and adapt it for Instagram carousel, TikTok script, LinkedIn article, and Facebook story. Maintain the core audience while optimizing for each platform. Yeah, each platform needs to be optimized a little differently, but really you don't want to create a brand new post for each and every one of them. You can take the same core piece of content and with some minor tweaks, and AI with that prompt will help you with that, you can turn it into an Instagram carousel, TikTok script, LinkedIn article, and Facebook story. And you just found out how. All right. So let me show you how powerful this is. Remember that dad I mentioned a little bit ago? Well, he took one simple tip from his home office setup and he turned it into a viral TikTok that got like 50,000 views, an engaging LinkedIn post with about 200 comments, a saved many time Instagram carousel, and a Facebook group discussion that created massive engagement inside the group, all from one 15-minute coffee break. You feel me? Okay. Let me give you another ninja trick, ladies and gentlemen. This is called the quick win content generator prompt. Okay. Here we go. Open up that AI session, like I said, or just leave it open. And here's what you're going to type. Create 10 pieces of micro content from my experience in, and then you're going to put in whatever your topic is. And again, if you're in that same session, AI will already know your experience from the product you just created, right? Okay. So create 10 pieces of micro content from my experience in my topic that can be created in under 5 minutes, provide immediate value, include parent-specific examples, insert your core audience here, and drive engagement naturally, and press enter. Yeah. And you're going to get lots of great pieces of micro content that can be created in a very short period of time, deliver lots of value, have examples, and will naturally drive some of your engagement. Now, let me give you the automation piece that I think can really change everything for you.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Use this prompt that I'm about to give you to create a content batching system. Right? When you're in the content creation mode, don't just create one piece of content. You're going to create lots of it, and then you can batch it all out. Okay, so here's the prompt. Open up that AI session once more and type, design a content creation workflow that maximizes my 15 to 20 minute time blocks, uses AI-powered batch creation, utilizes life moments for content. And you could say parent life moments, realtor life moments, whoever your core audience life moments are, whoever you are as the content creator, and create multiple pieces simultaneously and press enter. And AI will help you turn your content into a batch system for you. And then you can tweak it to fit your lifestyle. You feel me? Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you turn those stolen moments in your life into marketing gold. But creating content, let's be honest, is only half the battle. You are going to need to engage an audience that actually will convert into paying customers. And you can do that once you have your content strategy locked in, which those prompts just kind of walked you through. But let's talk about what really matters, building an engaged audience that actually will buy from you. And I can already hear some of you saying, there go the magic headphones once again. But Tracy, I don't have time to be responding to comments all day long. My thumbs will get sore. Well, that's exactly why we're here. Right? We're going to let AI handle a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Let me share something that blew my mind completely one time. You could just boom. Anyway, one of the Dark Horse moms built a 10,000 person engaged community while homeschooling 3 kids. What? I know. How? By using what I call the AI Community Catalyst system. And here's the first game-changing prompt. Let's call it the Audience Intelligence Gatherer. Wow. Say that 3 times fast. Okay. Open up that AI session once more and type, analyze my target audience of, and put in who your ideal customer is, and identify peak engagement times for your ideal customer. Insert for me, it's for parents. Common conversation triggers, shared emotional touch points, community building opportunities, and format insights for automated relationship building, and press enter. And you're going to get some amazing bits of information in there that would be like, oh, wow. Some of it you're going to go, wow, of course, that's exactly what I thought it was. And other ones you're going to go, wow, I would have never thought of that. And those are going to be the little nuggets of gold you're going to want to really leverage in there too. And here's where it starts to get really powerful. I want you to take those insights that you just got after pressing enter on that prompt and use this community automation prompt. You ready? Open up that AI session one more time, or again, leave it open, and type, create engagement automation sequences that feel personal and authentic, address common core audience pain points. You insert that core audience. For me, it's address common parent pain points, spark natural conversations, and build genuine connections at scale, and press enter. Yeah, right. If you're not sitting in front of your AI session opened right now, and if you're driving down the road or just doing something while you're listening to this podcast, your mind should already be clicking with all the amazing nuggets of knowledge you're going to get from these prompts. Now, let me share something crucial about community building that most of the gurus are going to miss. And he says gurus with those air quotes. They tell you to be everywhere. A lot of them. Some of them say be in one spot. How do you know? But here's what we're going to do. We are going to be strategic. And here's the focus finder prompt that's going to help you to be strategic, because those gurus are going to tell you either be everywhere, be omnipresent, or be on the platform that your core audience is at. You know that. Well, let's find out, shall we? Go to that AI session one more time and type, based on my core audience, for me, it's based on my parent audience, analyze which platform has the highest audience engagement. And again, audience should be replaced with parent, teen, realtor, whoever your audience is. Best times for meaningful interaction, most effective content types, that one's very important, and highest conversion opportunities. Press enter, and then watch the magic unfold. You're going to get ideas that you may not have thought of. You may have thought, oh, I know all my audience is on Instagram, and all of a sudden you find out they're spending the bulk of their time on LinkedIn. Sure, they might be on Instagram, but you'll have an easier time for them over on this platform or on that platform. Yeah? Okay. And again, if you're more comfortable on the platform you're on, well, that's another thing you need to weigh. But listen closely here, because this is where the magic happens. We're going to use AI to optimize everything to do. And here's the performance enhancement prompt I want you to try. Open up that AI session one more time and type,
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Review my recent content performance and suggest patterns in high-performing posts, engagement trigger improvements, conversion optimization points, and time-efficient enhancement strategies. and press enter. Now, it may not have access to that data, so what you're going to do is you're going to copy it from the platform you've been using most heavily. Or if you've been using them all about equally, go ahead and put in all the data from those platforms and let it analyze it for you, okay? Now, let me show you how to build sustainable growth with what I call the relationship deepening framework. And here's the prompt. And before you come at me in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, you're using AI to maximize your efforts. You're still going to be putting in the work. All right. But we want to deepen the relationships. And here's a framework you can do that with. So here's that framework prompt. Go into your AI session and type, design an automated nurture sequence that builds trust over time, provides consistent value, naturally leads to sales, and maintains engagement with minimal time investment, and press enter. All right. So let me give you a real world example. Remember that mom I mentioned earlier? She uses the following simple automation sequence. Monday morning, she's putting out motivational posts and she uses AI to help her generate these. On Wednesday, she's putting out quick win tips and these are batch created and pushed out over time. On Friday, she's doing celebration threads and these are community driven. So really, she doesn't have to put any effort into that. She may put out a post to ask for them, but quite often the habit is already formed and the folks are already sharing. And on Sunday, she's putting out planning prompts, which creates this automated engagement. She's putting out prompts for planning and folks are engaging with that. The total in time investment is 45 minutes per week. And here's a ninja move. Let me give you the conversation catalyst prompt as part of this ninja move. Open up that AI session one more time and go ahead and type, create natural sales transition points that feel helpful, but not pushy, involve immediate problems that my audience has, show clear value, and convert without being salesy, and press enter. And you're going to find some of these magic ideas and post possibilities that you can put into your platform feed or into your community feed that help cause those sales to happen. And finally, let's talk about retention because let's be honest, getting followers is one thing, keeping them engaged, well, that's something entirely different. So let me give you a retention maximizer prompt that's going to help you with this. AI session open one more time and type, design a community retention strategy that maintains engagement automatically, creates consistent value, builds lasting relationships, and turns customers into advocates, and press enter. Look, here's something I need you to remember. You're not just building numbers here, right? This isn't about getting AI to talk for you. This is about getting AI to guide you. You're building a community that sustains your business while you can keep living your life, right? You're going to have to put some time in, but if you can maximize the value of that time that you put in, well, then that's what we're here for. This isn't about being glued to your phone. It's about using AI to create genuine connections that lead to consistent sales, even while you're sitting enjoying your kid's football game. Yeah? Okay. All right, my dark horse friends and family. That brings us to my favorite time of every episode, and it's time for today's Whiskered Wisdom. And here's the thing about marketing I want you to realize. Most people think they need to choose between building their business and being present for their family. They believe that they need those long, uninterrupted hours for content creation. And they believe they need those meticulously planned marketing campaigns. And I'll be honest, there's some benefits there. But here's the whiskered truth I want to leave you with. The same chaos that makes you think you can't market effectively is exactly what makes your message far more authentic. The interrupted Instagram story where your toddler crashes in during your business talk, that's relatable. The Facebook Live where you're multitasking between business strategy and making lunch, that's real. The podcast episode where your cat across the room makes a loud meow like just happened here a little bit ago, not sure if you hear it, I'm going to leave it in. That's real. Those quick tips that you share between soccer practice and dinner prep, that's valuable. See, while other marketers are out there trying to create polished perfection, you're showing what success really looks like in the trenches of whatever group of folks you serve. For me, parent entrepreneurs, your messy reality is your marketing superpower. Yeah, he says, making muscles. Remember, dark horses don't need perfect conditions. You need real connections, and nothing connects more powerfully than authentic, imperfect, beautiful reality. Go ahead and let that sink in for a moment. All right. Okay. So as we wrap up and come to the end of our AI side hustle blueprint, and it's been quite a journey. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I know I have enjoyed delivering it to you. Let's recap the complete framework that we've discovered together. In episode 501, we discovered how to use AI to find your perfect profitable niche, turning your daily parent challenges into marketable opportunities. If you missed that episode, go on ahead on over to darkhorseschooling.com/EP501. In episode 502, we transformed that niche that we discovered into a digital product. We used AI to create course frameworks, to create content during those precious of pocket time between your chaotic lives. Okay. You can catch that episode at darkhorseschooling.com/EP502. Or of course, we're going to have those links down in the show notes. And today we rolled it all up into a nice package with a bow on it with our AI powered marketing blueprint, showing you how to build an engaged audience and consistent sales, still without sacrificing your precious family time. And then, again, this isn't theory anymore. These are the exact prompts and the precise frameworks and the proven strategies that are already being used. So the question isn't, can I do this? No, that's not your question anymore. The question now becomes, when will you do it? You've got it all. I've given it to you over the past 3 episodes. Now, if you're serious about implementing this blueprint, and if you're ready to stop waiting for the perfect conditions and start building your digital empire between soccer practice and bedtime stories, then I got something you need to do right now. Go ahead and head over to darkhorseinsider.com and join the newsletter community. I'm going to be sharing a complete vault of AI prompts, including the advanced prompts that we use with our higher ticket coaching clients. And these aren't just prompts that you heard in this series. These are advanced strategies that take your implementation up a notch. You can take it to the next level and beyond. Plus, newsletter members get first access to our upcoming products with direct feedback and supports. Listen, you've already proven you're a dark horse by managing the beautiful chaos that is your parent entrepreneur life. You've got the expertise worth sharing. You've got the solutions worth selling, and you have a message worth spreading. Do not let another day go by where you're wondering, what if? Yeah? Okay. Don't be the person that takes the rocking chair test that you'll read about in my book where they're going, what if I'd have done this? I want you to be taking that rocking chair and going, remember when? Yeah, right? The same AI tools that are out there transforming the business world are now in your hands. The same pockets of time that you think are too short to matter can become the building blocks of your digital empire. Your chaos is not your limitation, my friends. I believe it's your competitive advantage. Your parent life is not your obstacle. It is your unique selling proposition. So take the first step. Join us over at darkhorseinsider.com. Grab those advanced prompts as well as the digital marketing strategies and tips that we're going to be delivering every single week. And let's turn your expertise into income. Let's turn your experience into impact. And let's turn your daily chaos into your digital empire. Until next time, this is Tracy Brinkman, reminding you to think successfully and take action.
Hey, my Dark Horse entrepreneurs, thanks for investing your precious time with us today. I know that between soccer practice and bedtime stories, every single minute counts. And that's exactly why I created the Dark Horse Insider, your weekly dose of digital marketing strategies, all designed specifically for my busy entrepreneurs, especially my busy parent entrepreneurs. If you're ready to turn those small pockets of time into profitable momentum, head on over to darkhorseinsider.com. darkhorseinsider.com. And join our free newsletter, because we dark horses do not just run the race, we change how the race is won. Until next time, think successfully and take action. darkhorseinsider.com.